Yo, man, what's going on, y'all boys, man? You already know what time it is, man. We back again with another crazy video. And by today's title and thumbnail, you really already know what to expect. But for you or those who can't read, let me read it for y'all right now, right? She caught her boyfriend at home with his wife, and the wife pulled out that rocket bombs, grenade launchers, all types of crazy things. She went crazy on this, man. I guess she giving us a story time about what's going on. So make sure if y'all enjoy this video that you smash the like button, comment, and subscribe for your boy, because I know what that a lot of y'all did some crazy things when y'all caught y'all significant other either cheating, about to cheat, thought about cheating.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, y'all done did some crazy things, slashing tires. Y'all done probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all done probably pulled out too. Y'all probably did a little something crazy. A lot of people have a toxic era in their life to where they was crazy about somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has some type of story where they did something crazy because somebody tried to play with their intelligence, male or female. You know what I'm saying? Throwing paint, hot grits, boiling water, all types of different type of things. You know what I'm saying? I think I said that wrong, but you get what I'm saying, right?
What did you say?
But I ain't gonna hold it against you. Don't incriminate yourself. Just let me know what y'all did down below, and I promise I won't tell the police. I don't mess with the cops. Let me know down below. But let's get into it right now, man. The more likes this video get, the higher that it rank. Let's get the video to 10,000 likes, man. Let's break the algorithm. Let's push into the world, and it just get crazy, man. If you did something crazy once upon a time in your life, or know anybody or whatever, just hit that like button, and you ain't gotta say nothing. Just hit it. The cops can't see that.
So my boyfriend's been on for like 10 days. He has a investment property in North Carolina, so he's been working on the house. They renovated it, gutted it out, so he was there to like project manage, and I really miss him. And so I'm going to a pop-up to surprise him. So follow me. But first I'm gonna go to Charlotte, hang out with my little cousin. She's having an event, so it's just happened to be knocking two birds out with one stone. I'm gonna hang out with her for a little bit, and then he's like an hour and a half away from her, and then I'm gonna go and follow me. All right, guys, I'm about an hour away, and I kind of think that he knows I'm up to something, because he called me twice, and I was still in the car within the last 2 hours, and I was just like, oh no, I just been running errands all day, me and Snow. Say hey, Bubba. Say hey, Snow.
She finna find something out.
So I will keep us updated, and I'll see you in a bit.
Hey guys, so I'm in Charlotte. I'm with my cousin. Say hey, Day Day.
Hey.
Oh,
who would have believed that I would still be at my cousin's house? So guess what?
That cousin got pink hair, a pink wig. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know something. Every girl I know who had a pink wig did not play. Y'all saw that last Jack TV reaction. Colored wig, a pink, hot pink wig, she don't play. And just like God said right here, random pop-ups be life-saving or they could be life-changing. Because I seen it happen in bad ways and good ways, but it just depends on the person. And it seemed like it possibly could have went left just off the title with her. But yeah, her it seemed like her cousin finna. The pink wig is crazy right now.
Y'all saw my stories. You see my love story panning out on TikTok. Who would have ever thought that I pop up on my boyfriend and his wife answers the door? What?
No.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
He has a whole wife.
What?
He's been married. She said they celebrated 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And this man.
Wow. 7 years, chat. They've been married for 7 years. You had a boyfriend. Stop dating on these websites because you don't know, man. You got to get to know people, man.
And still texting me right now. He couldn't come outside. This
wow.
woman was like, I was wondering. She said, I was wondering who was born in your phone.
Wow.
She was blaming me, said that I knew. This man has lived a double life.
Wow.
For 5 months we've been together. A double life. This man has pretended to love me and to court me. And
Wow.
we just came back from Vegas. Y'all saw the trip we was laughing and joking about, and I'm so happy that I waited for so many things, and I feel sorry for her because she stuck with him. I'm gone. But
Wow.
it's just another lesson. But who would ever
Wow.
thought?
Oh. Yeah, she
Why
hurt.
me? I'm in shock. I was so happy. I was popping on the love of supposedly love of my life.
Wow. Wow.
Like, be careful out here, women. These men are terrorists. Be careful out here, and pray for me, please.
No, that's pretty sad, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have left that little girl, he could have left this grown woman unbothered. I feel like in general, like, she was happy where she was, man. You coming in and disturbing her peace and traumatizing her, like, I could tell that she was holding it in. You know what I'm saying? But when she just thought about how hard she got played, it probably really affected her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just hope that she's able to find the love that she deserves, you know, because he didn't have to disrupt her peaceful life. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff just, I be thinking stuff like that is just ignorant, and honestly, karma would play a big part on a lot of these people, you know. But then again, I hope, like, you know, she did her research to where, you know, she was getting to really know somebody before fully committing to them, to where, like, your feelings got that involved. But I mean, a lot of people love different. Now nobody really loves the same, so I can't be too upset about that, you know. But then again, like I said, it's just a sad thing, man, to see, like, you know, our black women getting constantly played and put in situations like that they don't even put themselves in. They get put into a situation blindly. And the fact that she met with the wife, and that stuff could have went left, because there's no telling how just fatally attracted that the wife could have been to that man, and thought, like she said, I thought you knew the whole time, you just wanted to be a mistress. Like, that stuff could have went left, man. So let's see what she got to say next. I hope she good. And right home. Wow.
Hey guys, I just got home, and as you see, I'm still having on the clothes that I had on. I took a shower and just came straight home. So no, I didn't, but it's so many layers to the story, and it's so much that I'm not a person that is TikTok is like my outlet. I don't really share, like, I've never posted him on my Instagram. I always felt like I'm not posting. Instagram is like where I have I'm an artist, so I have a lot of my fans, a lot of people that have been following me for years on my Instagram, so I don't post them on there. I literally only post them on TikTok. Like, my TikTok, I don't like let, you know, it's not my name. It's just, even though, you know, anyway, I have so many, this is not me, you know. And it's crazy. My cousin was like, look, your video is like getting so many views. And I'm like, I don't care about that. It was a vulnerable moment, and it was an actual moment where I'm living this. This is real life happening right now. So it's many questions. There's a lot of questions. I have a lot of answers to give. I probably have to do part 1, part 2, part 3. This is probably a whole series, because this is motivation to focus on myself and to focus on the things that I need to focus on, which I was already doing, minding my own business before this man came into my life. And for those people saying, oh, it's only been 5 months. Yes, it has only been 5 months. But this man chased me for a year. I have known him more than the 5 months. This man chased me and courted me and tried to get with me for a year. And
wow.
I was doing the healing. And I finally decided to give him a chance. And it was beautiful. I can't say one thing besides communication that started lacking in the last month when he started renovating that house in North Carolina.
Wow.
So the pop-up was like, everybody saying, like, you knew there's a reason why you popped up. Yes, it was my intuition that I definitely was ignoring in that day. And the crazy thing is, that day, even though I was popping up, like, I gotta tell y'all the story. Like, it's, when I tell you this is a real Tyler Perry episode, Tyler Perry movie, y'all gonna be like, I'm numb. I drove. I don't even know how I got to my grandmother's house. I don't even know how I got home right now.
Wow.
So
I want to tell y'all the story. I'm going to try to get some of it out tonight. But if I don't and I stop and finish later, give me time. This is my real life.
And I understand, like, everything she's saying, it makes so much sense, especially when you're, like, really vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're going through situations like that, devastating situations at that, like, I've heard so many stories of just how someone could chase someone and want something and want someone for so long, and they finally get a chance to have that person that they've been chasing, and then they treat them like complete crap once they get them or so, you know. And like, and the thing about this is, I respect this woman for saying, like, she took a pause because she was already healing from her past relationship, so she didn't want anything to do with a man. That's why she ignored him for a whole year, and she decided to finally give love another chance. And the time that she gave love another chance, this guy made her dig a deeper hole and didn't want to crawl really out of it loud. Like, she probably finna go longer without being in a relationship and just be, you know, sealed off because of what happened to her back to back. And I can only imagine, like I said, I respect her for even stepping back and healing herself before she took that step, because a lot of people will look at healing within other people that's closer. People will be in vulnerable situations when they break up and they feel like, you know, I mean, I've been talking to this guy, I'm really hurt, but it seemed like that our situation is, you know, like the relationship that we have right now is just so beautiful. Like, I know I've been single for a week, but this new guy, I'm just hypothetically speaking, you know, like how a woman would probably think. I'm not a woman, but let me speak for a man perspective. You know, you will get out of a very bad relationship and you could think, okay, I just talking to this woman for a week and it just seemed like she's everything I've been needing. She's everything I've been wanting. Until you date that person within a week of your actual breakup, and then you be like, dang, I was probably just in a vulnerable situation. Like, I probably really didn't love this person like I thought I did. I probably didn't really love this person like, you know, I took a blind eye because I was, you know, just fiending for love because I was hurt. You know, I wasn't healed from my past trauma relationship and I wasn't seeing things clearly. But I see them clearly now, and that can cause a lot of relationship problems later on in the future if you do decide to date that person, you know. So I respect her for, you know, taking a step back and giving herself some time to heal, but it does hurt to see that she got hurt once again, you know. Also too, for her to say her intuition, a lot of y'all know, even my men, y'all know that women's intuition is everything. Like it's some men have intuition. Like, I had intuition a few times, but I ain't gonna lie, it's nothing like a woman's intuition. Theirs is unmatched. You want to win the lottery, you want to go to the casino, you got to bring your woman with you. You got to ask her what numbers to pick. Like, it's really like that, you know. But the fact she said she don't even remember how she got home. Everybody had them type of rides. Like, even if it wasn't state from state, you'd have had that heartbreak ride home, or just in your mind the entire time, probably not even listening to music, and she don't remember nothing. That stuff be real. I'm so serious that stuff be real. Let's get into the next one and see what she got else to say. Wait, is this him? Wow. Wow. He was out here married with a forehead looking like this, man. Look at this. And you was taller than him too, man. Let me see. Okay, you probably had on heels. That was the same height. I could just tell. He looked like, I ain't gonna lie, they looked like they would have been a good couple. They looked like they would have been an amazing couple. You know. But man, they met each other. They've been together for 5 months, and this dude was living a double life, chat.
Okay, so before I go into all the details, which I don't know if I even want to share every single thing because it's wild, I'll go through the day. So, as y'all saw in the beginning, that was literally the TikTok of me so happy in the beginning because I was going to surprise him. And I literally had even though my gut just missed him, I really just wanted to see him. I was not thinking nothing. So I literally was on my way. I, was videotaping me on my way to go see him. So, which I didn't see. I didn't record. Was, okay, so the ride there, he kept calling me. So we were on FaceTime and he literally
kind of like, listen, I can't lie to him. Our communication as far as talking to each other, we usually tell each other everything. And when I was like driving and he called me the second time I was still in the car, he was like, where you going? And I was like, I'm going to see my man. And so basically the pop-up turned into him knowing that I was coming. And the plan was I was going to go to my cousin's house in Charlotte, and his place is an hour and a half away from Charlotte. So of course, he was like, babe, I don't want you coming all the way to the mountains, because he lived like further up in the mountains in North Carolina. And he was like, in the place is a mess, like all the construction and different stuff, because they gutted it out. And he was like, I don't want you, here. And he said, I'll meet you in Charlotte and we can go watch the game. And I was like, well, my cousin
lying out the side of his mouth. That woman intuition, she knowing something weird.
Is her friends are having a Super Bowl party, and then found out my other cousin was doing a Super Bowl party. So we was like, we can go to one of those. So it was planned. So as I'm heading there, he's calling me throughout the day, but he said, I'm working on the sink. So he's working on the sink. And I was like, why are you working on the sink? And you paid these people to do all this work. So that was first red flag. And so he was like, no, he said, because I want to try to get this together, because I want you to start coming out here. He want me to start coming out there.
Wow.
Just think about everything. I don't even know.
This dude is like quick with it. He thought of that out the spot. No, I just want you to come out here. Like, I'm trying to hurry up. I know I can have them do it, but they taking a little long. I want you to be out smooth.
What to believe. I don't know what's the lie, what's the truth with this man. So anyway, it's probably gonna be another part 2, part 3. So anyway, he's working on the sink. So as I'm getting an hour and a half away, which he's an hour and a half away, I was like, won't you? And he's like, well, I'm gonna come so that we can get there at the same time, because he missing me, I'm missing him. Like, when I tell you, this man had the biggest smile on his face, just knowing I was coming. And first he was like, you're not coming here. When he realized that I really was coming, he was really excited. So I'm like, okay, this turned into a good thing. I'm about to see my baby. I haven't seen him in a couple, like 10 days, almost 2 weeks. And I'm like, this is crazy. We never been apart that long. No matter how much he traveled, no matter how much I travel, we never been apart that long. So when I get there, I get to my cousin's house, and it's about 4:30, almost 5 o'clock. And I called him, and he was like, he's still at the house working on a sink.
Working on the sink, all right. Working on your family.
Part 2. So that was like weird to me, but I was like, well, he really wants to start getting the house together so that I can start coming out there, so we don't be apart too long, whatever the case may be. Because he said after he starts getting it done, he'll be back in Atlanta, because he has an apartment out in Atlanta too. So he says.
Now it makes sense, chat. Now it makes sense. All she had to do was say Atlanta. Like, if he coming out to Atlanta, 9 times out of 10, if he's married and he's coming out to Atlanta, bro, like, he's cheating. He's definitely finna. It's like if your man is going on Miami spring break at South Beach, he's not going on South Beach for no reason. That's all I gotta say. She not going on South Beach for no reason either. It ain't just the guy. Anybody like, and if you're in a relationship in South Beach, like, not saying like, I'm saying by yourself, because there's people who go as couples, yes. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with going to Miami spring break as a couple. But by yourself, I don't know. I don't know about that. I couldn't see that. I couldn't let my woman go out there by herself.
And then he would be like visiting me. So I get to my
But I could definitely see us like, going together or something like that.
Cousin's house. It was like 4 o'clock and like 4:15, and I called his phone, and he was like, babe, I'm almost done. And he was outside, and I thought that was weird that he was outside. And he was like, I'm trying to find this pipe to turn the water off, because I done did something, I done messed something up. And I said, that's why you should have left it alone. You should have been messing with it. And I'm just laughing and making. I said, your girl is an hour and literally 15 minutes away from you, and you worry about a sink for something that I'm not even gonna see for a while. Man. Bring your behind. And so he's like, I got you. So he's like, I'll be to you. So he was like, I'm gonna call you back. So then I'm sitting there, I'm talking to my cousin, we laughing, kiki and catching up, and he texts me and he's like, I'll be to you around 7. And so I show my cousin, we both go, 7? It was like, what? Like, I haven't seen you in 10, 11 days. I'm an hour and 15 minutes away. You worry about a sink that you're supposed to be paying other people to do. first. That was weird, really weird.
Yeah, especially if this your woman. Like, I'm positive that if you getting work done, she not finna trip. Like, she want to see you. You can bring her in the house and show her what you got going on. Like, yeah, I'm finna fix up in here. We got this going on. We plan on doing X, Y, and Z. He was definitely stalling. That was a red flag situation for sure.
So, mind you, he stopped the pop-up, so I was popping up. I literally was at my cousin's house waiting. So I was like, well, I'm tired. I'm going to take a little nap. I said, he better be here by 7. So at 5:39, I can remember, like, cause I'm going to show you all the text messages. He literally texted me. He was like, babe, I got so scared. Something happened, water leaking everywhere. I had to call somebody to come and help. And he's like, please give me a second. I promise I'll be there. So I'm like,
why can't she just come out there?
Excuses is getting weird now. And so I'm like, what's going on? And so I'm shaking because, like, woo, sigh. So that was the last text message at 5:39. So about like 6:30, he's supposed to be there at 7. 6:30, I called him back to back to back. He did not answer the phone. Wow. It's like, what? Why you not answering the phone? Since when you don't answer the phone for me? And now everything is, all the math is mapping up. The times that he fell asleep, the times that his phone died. It's like all the stuff, like the things that you don't pay attention to is all starting to
yep.
So anyway, he's not answering the phone. So I'm weirded out now. I'm so close. It's not like I'm in Atlanta. I'm right here. At this point, now you're about to get the pop-up.
Oh, yeah.
Like for part 3. I have a major headache. I had to stop because I was crying. This is a lot, and I think I'm doing too much trying to get this all out. And as I'm going through it, I realized that I don't have enough closure, and I probably need to give myself a little bit more time. But anyway, part 3, I go through his phone. I look, and 6:30, he's not there yet, and it's not sitting right with me, because what right man who's in a good relationship, a happy relationship, and haven't seen his girl in 10, 11 days doesn't come to see them, and they're only an hour and 15 minutes away. Yep. So everybody's asking me, like, how did I get the address? Why would I have the address to his house if that's so-called his wife? I'm asking myself the same thing. I did not have the address. So we have this thing where we share each other's locations. The reason why we share each other's locations is he's always traveling, and I'm always traveling. And then since he was in North Carolina, that was a way for us to keep, in contact with each other and know that we were going to be okay. And so it's so funny because that day he had turned his locations off. So I had definitely saved it, and I could not find the location, but I knew in the vicinity of where he lived, and I had a picture of the house. So mind you, he was building a dream that he's fixing up this house. This is something he's going to rent out, investment property. But of course, before he rent it out, he's going to be staying there. So of course, I'm going to be seeing it and coming up there to visit until he rents it out or whatever he's going to do with it. So this is something, I'm building a life with this man. This man has said he wants to marry me. This man has done soft proposals. This man have looked at rings with me. This man has sold this dream completely, and it wasn't a dream to me. This is a dream. This feels like a dream to me. This doesn't feel like reality. This feels like this doesn't even still feel real. So anyway, I go try to find a location. I can't find a location. So my behind picks up the phone, and I find the location from the picture that is in the house. Don't ask me how I got it. Wow. That was all God. That was all my ancestors letting me know. And I literally found it down to the number, the block, everything of the house or whatever. But I already knew the block. He already told me. He's never hid anything from me. So I never had a question to question that this man was
cheating. That's the plan.
I don't even know if he's married. Like, the story gets so deep. So anyway, this man said that he's not married. This man's still been texting me. This man's still been calling me. I'm so confused. Literally just got off the phone with him. I'm not going back. I'm not. My mother's like, you're gonna go back, and I was like, it's my decision to. I don't know what.
Oh my God! You just. So it's a wrap. You texting after I found out you were married and your wife pulled a G on. Oh, so the wife pulled a strap on her. His wife pulled a strap on her. I didn't know that. I asked you to give me an explanation. You let me cry in disbelief and drive off. What you think? Why me? I want you, and I wouldn't come with you right now, and I will come with you right now if you say so. Are you married? 7 years? Okay. No, I want you. Do you want me to come or not? Call me. I'll call you soon. No. Okay. She needs to just heal. And that's why I'm getting from this. I feel like that she needs to close that chapter of her life. She don't need to communicate with dude at all. She need to block him. She need to do everything. She needs to heal. She needs to move on. She needs to just take time and heal. I feel like that in a vulnerable situation like that, you're going to be wanting to answer. You're going to want the whys. You're going to want to know, like, you're going to be wanting something other than the truth. And I feel like with him being such a smooth criminal, nobody finna just pull a G out on somebody, which is a firearm, and sit here and say, you better leave my man alone. We've been married for 7 years. You need to get on somewhere. Nobody finna just do it out of nowhere. And it does make sense, like she was saying, he just smooth. He just moving accordingly. And ain't no telling, they could have been married for longer than 7 years. It could have been 15 years, you know, and he probably, I say this, if he treating you like that, you're not the only woman. If he traveling to all these different states and all these different areas, you're not the only woman. You just the only one that probably caught him up. But he definitely doing his due diligence with other women. Especially if you seeing him traveling all over the world. He probably not doing work. He just seeing different women. He can use that as an excuse. Oh, I got work here. I got work there. I got work here. No. He got work, all right. He putting in work on somebody's back, you know, but I feel like that she just needs to take time, because I feel like that she wants clarity. She wants assurance, and she wants love. And she's holding on to that little piece of love that she felt from him. You know, like she said, it was so beautiful. Just our conversations, our time, it just felt like he was the one. And she's holding on to that still, and maybe we still can have that. And that's what always have somebody running back, is when they just think about what the past held, you know, or what them happy moments was, you know, but not looking into context that this man literally is playing you to a T. He's making, I don't know if you got clown running all over your face, but he making it shown, it's blatant, like bright as day, that he don't respect you. And for you to still text him is just giving him hope. For you responding is giving him a chance to show that possibly he still have a chance, and he can manipulate you into switch your mind to thinking something else wise, or get you in a situation to where your back is against the wall and he can have you over again. And it's probably not going to turn out like you wanted to. You're never going to trust him. You're never going to believe him. You're always going to second guess anything that he tells you. She just needs some time to heal. She don't even need to be doing these. I'm gonna watch the rest of these, but she needs to get off of social media and really get her healing. But healing, social media, if she don't have anybody to talk to, this is probably her type of healing, you know?
Woke up this morning thinking that I was gonna be feeling better. And I know I am. I'm healed from this. But I woke up this morning angry. People were saying, like, I'm looking at some comments about, oh, he probably just wanted. No. In the 5 months we was together, we didn't start having until like the 4th and 5th month.
Wow.
When we went to Vegas, I had made him like wait, and then we had just started, like we did something when we went to Vegas. After him waiting, he was a gentleman. This man, he knew that I didn't want to just sleep with him. He knew that I wanted to
get to know him.
He felt you
wanted to make love.
I wanted love first. This man, he knew that I didn't want to just.
You wanted love.
Sleep with him. He knew that I wanted to, like, he knew that I wanted love first. This man carefully loved on me. This man took care of my mom when she was not feeling well. Came and cooked for us. This man has met my grandmother. This man has been around my family. This man has been at my shows, supporting me publicly. This man has intertwined his life, himself in my life, with intentions of saying I was his future wife. And all the time, he already had that. When I got to that house and she was so angry, she cursed him out. I never talked to him that way. We talk to each other king and queen. We called each other king and queen every day. That lady was angry. That was 7 years of hurt. When she pulled that gun out on him, and then she pointed it at me, I wasn't even scared. I was so hurt. I was standing outside crying. I stepped back from the porch. I didn't want to be on her porch out of her respect. That lady said that was her house. That lady said those were her 2 cars. She said this is her shit. This man has lied to me. I don't know what to believe.
Wow.
The man said that he's not married. That man, that lady is probably the mother of all his children.
Yep.
Everything. When she pointed the gun at me, it wasn't, I don't even think her anger was towards me, but she did point it at me. But I was so far back. This man wouldn't even come outside. When he came outside, he got in his car and he drove off. He said he drove off to protect me, because if he probably would have came to me, she probably would have shot both of us.
Yeah.
But he drove off, and I went and I got my car right after that. This lady thought that I was going to bring people to, like, I'm so angry and hurt. I would never, he can't even touch me with a 10-foot pole. I'm done. I'm done. Seeing and finding the wedding pictures.
Wow.
It just...
See, she looking, and she found the wedding pictures. She been looking. She's searching for some answers, chat.
This man, everything he told me was a lie. Come on now. I deleted so many. I got angry when it first happened, I started deleting some TikToks before I left some of them. So y'all only seeing some of the TikToks. This man has also been at my shows with my friends.
Wow.
I can't do this no more. I'm not gonna.
Me too.
This is gonna be.
You just go ahead and get off social media and just heal. Just heal. But then again, this could be her way of healing, so it's a little different. You know, some people come to social media and vent because they don't have anybody to really talk to, you know. But dang, she's hurt.
Be my last day. I'm crying. Ah, you piece of shit.
That filter is crazy though. Can't take it serious.
I really believe, like, yo, did he really think that, part of me was like, he really was all over my page, and we was living this happy life because he really wanted to start all over with me. But she said they celebrated 7 years, everything that woman said. I wish I could talk to her. I wish I can, and I don't care anymore. But he can't do this to someone else. I'm only doing these posts so I can save another woman from this evil person.
Yeah, she need to heal. She must have been really in love with him. She must have been really in love with him.
This man that got play about me. And I guess he didn't. I guess he didn't fear God.
Well,
My mom just got here.
Okay.
She didn't want me to be alone, so she came.
Okay, I think that's possibly all of it. Yeah, because we went through all of those. Okay, yeah. So she just got plenty of videos of, I guess she was talking to her mom, and then she was talking about her healing process. But yeah, I get the gist of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I need to play anymore. I feel like the main important parts of what was going on, went on. I'm gonna say this though, like, man, y'all have to know the people that you are dating. You know what I'm saying? You need to get to know the people you are dating. Like I said at the beginning and throughout the video, I feel like I gave a lot of info, so it's really not too much to say, but I can't even say that's what she did, because that's not what she did. But just make sure that you heal before you open that door to dating someone else, because you can be blind and vulnerable in a lot of situations because you're just looking for some type of love, some type of insurance. You're just looking for a partner, you know. So a lot of things that might not slide or things that you don't really catch on that would be red flags will be ignored because you're just in a search for love. You're in a search for, you know, some comfort, some a significant other, a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really analyze a healthy relationship between y'all two, or, you know, how this person's moving. If there's any red flag that indicates that this person is in a relationship or could potentially be talking to somebody else, you know, it's just certain things to pay attention to, especially when, you know, you're healing after a traumatic relationship. You know, I really do hope that this woman gets the, you know, the love that she do deserve in the future, and I hope that she gets the healing, more importantly, with her going through one traumatic experience. Now she has to go through two, you know, and I can only imagine how that's playing on her mental and emotional state, you know, and I just hope that she's able to prevail and just take her time and not rush it and really get her own reassurance, you know what I'm saying, within herself, learn how to love herself a lot more. I feel like that she will find her answers that she's looking for out of that man, that she will find them within herself when she realized what he really did to her, you know, and her worth. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts down below. I feel like I gave enough talk throughout the video, you know, and y'all let me know some things that y'all agreed on, some things y'all didn't agree on, and if you've ever been in a situation like this, ever, male or female, if you ever been in a situation like this, you need to know someone for 4 seasons, for real. You definitely need to know a person in every aspect of life. You need to see how they're angry. You need to see how they're disappointed. You need to see how they're happy. You need to see how they handle situation of depression. You need to see that person in 4 seasons before you could really indulge in a full-on relationship with that person. Y'all let me know down below, man. I love y'all. Y'all be safe out here, and we'll see y'all later. Let's get it. Let's go. This video, 10,000 likes. Let's break that algorithm, y'all. We out. Ski.